So TECNO is back at it again, and this time they brought a Pro, not just any Pro, but the Camon 40 Pro. A phone that's really trying hard to punch above its weight class, and honestly, it kind of succeeds mostly. Let's talk about it. Design and build. First things first, TECNO decided, you know what? Let's make this look like a flagship. And they actually did. We've got a curved AMOLED display, a glass back that feels way more premium than it should at this price point, and an actual dedicated camera button. Yeah, they call it the one tap button. But let's be real, it's giving old school shutter button vibes, and I actually love it. This thing has IP68 water resistance, which means it can survive accidental drops in water or just flex on other budget phones that are clearly allergic to H2O, water, I mean. Now speaking of flexing, there is a 6.78-inch AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, and the colors, gorgeous. It's smooth, vibrant, and honestly, it's punching way above its weight class, especially when it comes to the quality of display on here. Now, is it as bright as the sun like some premium flagships? Not quite. But if you're not trying to blind yourself, this thing is just fine. Oh, and a neat little detail. Right above the flash, there's a small orange indicator that blinks whenever you get a notification. Comes in super handy for when your phone is face down and you don't want to miss anything important. More like an alert. Alright, let's talk cameras. Because TECNO is really proud of this one, I would hammer more on it. And for good reason, the Camon 40 Pro brings a 50 megapixel main shooter with OIS, plus the 50 megapixel selfie camera, and both of them are pretty solid. However, there's a triple rear camera sensor here, and I'll get more into that in a bit. With daylight shots, the sharp, detailed, vibrant, pretty much zero complaint. Low light shots, well, let's just say TECNO's AI is doing some serious heavy lifting here. When night mode kicks in, it cleans up the noise, and honestly, for the price, this is way better than expected. With selfies, if you're somebody who loves selfies, this thing wants to be your best friend. Universal tone ensures you don't end up looking like an overcooked rotisserie chicken in bad lighting. And then there's flash snap mode. And this is the highlight and key selling point of this phone. It's just like AI on steroids. You tap the button and it captures 15 frames in a second, picking the best one for you. So you know that friend who always blinks in photos? TECNO just healed their disease or solved that problem. Under the hood, we've got the MediaTek Dimensity 8200 Ultimate chipset with 8 gigs of RAM. And look, it's actually snappy. Swiping around, gaming, and multitasking, no problems. It even runs Call of Duty Mobile on high graphic settings without turning into a mini toaster. Trust me, device on this price point would burn your hands. Could literally boil eggs. And yeah, is it the absolute fastest phone out there? No. But is it fast enough? For 99% of people, absolutely. And that's what really matters. Let's talk about battery and charging. TECNO didn't skimp on the battery either. 5200 mAh with 45 watt fast charging means you're getting all day battery life. And in real world use, that basically means that no battery anxiety unless you're trying to play Call of Duty Mobile for 6 hours straight. In which case, maybe you should go outside and touch some grass, you know? TECNO really went all in with AI this time, and we've got, first off, AI Eraser, which is my favorite. Think of it as Photoshop's content aware fill, but built directly into your smartphone. So if you got a photo bomber who is always in your picture, just circle them and poof, they're gone. It's surprisingly effective for removing unwanted objects without leaving weird artifacts. There's the AI GC Portrait 2.0, and this is TECNO's AI-driven portrait mode that ensures your selfies and portraits don't just look good, but look studio grade. It enhances facial details, smoothens skin naturally without making you look like a wax figure actually, and adjusts lighting for more flattering look. Third one is AI Call Assistant. Have you ever been on a call with someone in a noisy background? Yes, TECNO's AI Call Assistant actually helps filter out the background noise and improve voice clarity in real time. But it goes beyond that. It even provides live call summaries, so you don't have to remember every detail from that long-winded conversation with your boss. And that is impressive. There's also live call translation, which is a game changer for people communicating across languages. The AI-powered live translation feature can translate conversations in real time, making it easier to communicate with someone who speaks a different language. So imagine negotiating a deal with a supplier from China or chatting with that international friend without language barriers. Now this phone just became your personal interpreter. Cycle to Search is another AI feature, and it's a true power feature for anyone who loves instant information. Just draw a circle around anything on your screen, an object, a word, and a product, or even a face, and the phone will instantly pull up relevant search results. It's basically Google Lens, but with the speed of a swipe. Okay, so what's not so great? The device is not entirely perfect, and here is where TECNO could have done better. First off, software updates. TECNO isn't exactly known for long-term updates. Hopefully they change that. Next is bloatware, and there are a few extra pre-installed apps. Not the worst, but still, you don't know how I feel about that. You could uninstall most of them, but I'm pretty sure hope they could reduce it. With haptics, they work, but they're more buzz than flagship level feedback, especially when you're using the keyboard. So I've turned mine off actually. But let's be real, if you're buying this phone, those aren't deal breakers at all. If you're looking for a phone that looks premium, shoots great photos, and lasts all day, and doesn't make your wallet cry, the TECNO CAMON 40 Pro is legit impressive. Would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. If you're a hardcore power user, maybe look elsewhere. But if you just want a solid, stylish, camera-focused smartphone that delivers for the price, then TECNO has done something right here. As always, hit that like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, we go talk more, Charlie.